Hello and welcome to this society event. My name is John. We've got a par 4 staring us down here on the first hole. Now let's spank that ball into the fairway and begin our round.
Got a feeling that ain't gonna work out well. We're gonna go and take the simple one here. Excuse me, ma'am. 4.
Well done. Well done. And this shot is around 170 yards away.
All right, watching a movie called The Code. Antonio Banderas and Morgan Freeman from 2009. So I'll be commentating a little bit, but mostly just gonna be golfing.
Okay, we're on the green. Good luck here. We've got 15 feet. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. And a solid showing here out of the gates, even par after the first. Now we got a par 3 on this second hole. Let's knock it close. You made good contact. I'm okay with that. Here is a 12-footer. I think it starts off straight enough, then turns a bit to the right. Oh, it's getting there. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And teeing her up here on the third. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous. And we're going right of the pin. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Oh, almost in there. All right, here we go. This one for the birdie. You brought your score down to 1 under after that one. Okay, 4th hole, par 4. Here we go. Oh, you hit the send button on that one. That one's way out there. Here's your second shot on the 4th. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. Here's a 6-foot putt. Oh, birdie putt as well. Oh, that could have been good. There we go. And after that one, you are 1 stroke up on the rest of the competition. time for the 5th hole, and we got a par 4 ahead of us. Oh, just smashed that. Setting up here about, I'd say 100 yards out. Oh yeah, there's another green and reg. I'm liking it. And this putt for the birdie. Oh, almost. All right, give this a tap. And a solid hole, tapping in for par. And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. Well, that's too bad. Setting up here with a very long putt. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. This one's a 4-foot putt. Oh, no. Okay, bogey putt coming up. Okay, moving on to the next. Okay, that hole will put you up to even par. Okay, you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. You'll be all right there. This one's about 15 feet. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh, almost had the birdie there. Oh, just a tap in here. Okay, let's see what the scorecard's saying after that hole. And after that one, even par is your score. Okay, here we go. Par 5 for the 8th. Oh, you just smashed that. Here we go. 225 yards or so away. And 1 stroke off the lead. Well, that's no good. I think this is getting sandy. And let's get out of this beach here. Oh, look on the bright side. You get the putter going now. Bit of a monster putt, but you're not in the sand. All right, this putt for the birdie. Going up the hill and to the left. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. This one's just 3 feet. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. And you're at even par currently. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. Here's our second shot on the 9th. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. Okay, safely home with that putt. Our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. And as we begin the back 9, we have a par 3 to start out with. Here we go, 30 feet away. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh, look at this thing. And from there, not a bad result. All right, here's the tap. All right, tapping that one in for par, moving on. And after that one, yes, you're leading, but it's only by 1 stroke. We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. Nicely played. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Approach shot worked out just fine. Here's an 18-footer. Ah, no good. Just 3 feet left. And nice putt. Let's move on. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. And here we are, 12th hole, and we have a par 4. Managed to get a good swing on that. This one's about 110 yards from the pin. Nice stroke. We're on the green. You could go to 2 under with this putt right here. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left. There you go. Nothing wrong with that putt. Okay, here's a 5-footer. Here comes the 13th hole. Oh man, that was just striped. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. Nicely done on the green and on an under regulation, mind you. Okay, this is your eagle chance. Let's not squander it. Just a little too much pace on that one. 13 feet left to the hole. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. Well, that putt will end up short. Currently sitting at 1 under par. The wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. Well, this should be in the fairway. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Oh, just filleted that out of the bunker. Very, very nice. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. And currently 1 under for the day. Okay, 15th hole is next. This one's a par 5. This drive is moving. And this one's around 205 yards away. Sweet. All right, let's see what we can do. This one for your eagle. Oh, so close. All right, give it a tap. And that'll do. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. Okay, on to 16. This one's a par 4. This one could end in the rough. And that one rolled into the deep stuff, unfortunately. And getting a nice view from this elevated position. Okay, third shot. Oh, almost in the bucket. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Okay, setting up in the bunker here. Good job getting out of that bunker. Little work left to do, but nothing serious. Okay, this one's for a bogey. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Oh, almost. 6 feet to the cup. And our leader currently ahead by 1 stroke. All right, teeing it up now on the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. This one looks like it'll play. Nicely out of that rough. Now let's get into that green. All right, this is about 120 yards or so from the pin. And 1 stroke off the lead. Well, that'll do for now. All right, this one from 17 feet. A little downhill putt, right to left. Ooh, right by. This one's a 9-footer. I think this one will go left to right. Oh, not enough muscle into that one. And as this round comes to a close, it'll be +1 for you. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios, thank you very much for the round. We'll see you next time.
I don't know if it's the respec I just did or what, but I couldn't putt to save my life. I reorganized my putting attributes, shifted them a little bit so I could see that the ball comes off the club just a little bit more
I'm pleased to welcome you to PGA
aggressively,
Tour
it feels like now.
2K25. Guess what?
Where it kind of like
It's time
pops
for the
off
golf. And we are
club.
staring down a par 4 for our first hole on this one. Let's
I
work
gotta
this
putt
one in
better
the middle of the fairway and take it from there.
if I'm gonna
Second
compete in this
shot here
tournament.
on the first.
One thing that'll help with putting
This
is not
is
having such long
A super long
putts.
putt. No 2 ways around it. Let's see how you do. This putt's moving to the left, up the hill. All right, you did most of the work. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. Teeing it up here on hole number 2. Left, heading left. About 6 feet to go here. And just 1 stroke over par at the moment. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Yeah, that'll play. And here's your second shot on the third. All right, you've got this for the birdie. Let's go. And that performance will bring you down to even par. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. It was a good one. Well, looking at an elevated green on the approach here. Yeah, we'll take that. Just 4 feet left on this one. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. And everyone's chasing this person on the top of the leaderboard. 7-stroke lead for them right now. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Beauty of a swing there. And this one's about 130 yards away. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. All right, here's a 22-footer. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, this has my attention. Not a bad result from that distance. And that putt will go. And you are 1 under after that one. And it's a par 4 here on the 6th. Oops, that's no good. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. Might not be enough from the rough. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. And from the bunker with love. Nice shot. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. And after that one, 5 strokes away from the leader. Now let's see how you do with the par 3 7th hole. Well, this one could play. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. Here we go. This putt for the bird. And our current leader is ahead of the pack by 6 strokes as we check the leaderboard here. And this is the 8th hole. We got a par 5. It was tidy. Smart shot. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there. And our current leader ahead by 6 strokes on the rest of the field. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work. Putting for eagle. And you've got this for the eagle. Hey, I'll take that from that distance. This one's just a 3-foot putt. Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one. And that one will bring it down to 5 under. Okay, 10th hole is a par 3. Just a pure swing. Let's see what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. Ooh, that chip almost went. Good luck here. This is for par. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. And the person in first place has a 4-stroke lead at the moment. Careful out there, the wind's blowing right to left. Oh dear gracious, you just tattooed that one. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. And 4 strokes back. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Oh, look at here. Nice chip. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. And after that, let's take a look at the Society leaderboard. Let's see what's happening. And after that one, 4 under par. Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole. Well, that won't do, will it? Okay, we're out of that bunker. That's step 1. Here's a 7-foot putt. Always a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. And after that one, 4 strokes off our leader. All right, here we go. Par 5 here on the 13th. Beautiful swing. And setting up around 215 yards out. And 4 strokes back at this point. This one's heading a bit right. Oh my, almost in there. And if you can sink this, it's a birdie for you. Okay, 5 under par currently. And here we go with the par 4 14th hole. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. And this one's from around 75 yards out. Well, this one might be a little bit long, but let's see what happens. And you know what? You ended up on the green, so just don't listen to me. That's the moral of the story. Here we go. This drops and you got a bird. Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, this one's looking okay. Continuing to be good. Oh, come on. Somehow it doesn't go down. All righty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. All right, let's rip out this scorecard, see what it's saying. And after that one, you're at 5 under. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. And this one's about 210 from the pin. And you're just 3 strokes off the lead. All right, nice approach on that one. And this putt from 10 feet. I think this one might move just a little bit to the right. Ooh, that was close. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. Wonderful work out there so far. That's your 7th birdie on the day. And the person in the number 1 spot is ahead by 3 strokes currently. And on to the 16th. Par 4 for this one. This is about 185 yards or so to the pin. And that'll do. Grab your putter. You could get down to 7 under par if this goes in. This putt's downhill and breaking to the left. Oh my, that's too bad. Oh my, that went off the green, unfortunately. Coming through with the chip. Here is a bogey putt. All right, this one is number 17. We have a par 3 here. And got to have enough club to get over that bunker if we want to get that green nice and safely. I'll take those all day. Here's a 20-foot putt. This one's breaking left to right. This one's looking decent. Continues to be online. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. That'll work. Tapping in for par. And after that hole, you are 3 strokes behind our leader. And let's bring this thing home now on the 18th tee. Oh man, heading to the bunker. Careful of this one, fairway bunker. Not sure what's going to happen here. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Oh, just missed the old chip there. All right, you've got about 6 feet here. Okay, the par putt drops, and that's it for you. And at the end of this one, 5 under par for you. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. And we have a par 4 first hole to start out with today.
Not a bad second.
Cork that first drive into the fairway, and we'll take it from there.
Some things I wish some putts I wish I would have hit.
I think this one will land in the fairway.
It definitely played a little bit different that round.
Around 155
like the wind
yards
wasn't
out.
as crazy, but I still missed.
Come on, give us a kick to the left.
Putts. So we'll see if we can correct it this round.
Champ.
I need to hit some.
Okay, here's a 12.
Hit some more birdies.
So it looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh!
Not a good start.
This one's for par.
I mean, par's all right, but gotta get some birds on these easier holes because them tougher ones are coming later.
And you're at even par. All right, let's go. Par 3, second hole. You can do this. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. And second shot here on the second hole. Oh, no way. And this will save your par. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. And 5 under for your score at the moment. And here we go. Third hole, par 5. Okay, I'll accept that. Okay, this is looking to be about 225 from the pin. Come on, ball. Hold on to the fairway for us. Okay, here's our third shot. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par. And now we're teeing up on the 4th. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. Good job. We're on the green. All right, this one's around 15 feet. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, come on, be nice. And this one for the par. One under after that one. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. Great swing. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. Oh, coming in for a landing on the green. Oh, look at you. Not much work left to do here.
Give me the inch. Wind gonna blow it in.
Here we go. Tapper
Give me that.
In, and we'll head on to the next hole. 7 under par after that hole. Okay, longer par 4 on this hole. I don't think I'm liking this. Careful with this one. That ball is plugged into that bunker like, well, it's plugged. Let's just say that. I like it. You played it safe and you got your ball back in the fairway. Let's swing away and get closer to this green. And this one's about 135 yards from the pin. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Oh my goodness, this might go down. All right, tap in bogey to finish this hole off. That hole will bring your score up to 1 under. Got a left to right breeze on this hole. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. And here's our second shot on the 7th. Okay, 8 feet. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. Okay, this one's a par 5 for the 8th. All right, and we have rolled into the
What
second
up, folks?
cut
Thanks
here.
for joining the stream. I'm just watching a movie while I golf a little bit.
Here's our
I'm
second shot on
commentating
the
every now
8th.
and then, but just a little bit while I watch this. Watching The Code with Antonio Banderas and Morgan Freeman. Pretty good so far, actually.
Eight under par is waiting for you if you sink this putt. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh. And this is about 4 feet. Now the par 4 9th. This could be quite decent. You could get down to 8 under par for the day if you sink this. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Well played to you.
Nice, finally. Got me a good bird. I mean, a good putt. I'm putting better than I am today, but that one sucks because I was right by the hole.
Begins with a par 3.
And just missed.
That should do nicely. This putt is from around 20 feet. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. And this next putt for the par. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. Here we go on the 11th. What happened there? Looks like this one's going left. And this putt from 4 feet. And right now you are at 3 under par. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. And this is a tough call. Not sure where this will go. All right, balls above your feet on this one. Just letting you know. The approach heading right. Setting up for our 3rd shot. Oh, the chip just slides by. You're gonna wanna sink this one, this to save your par. I think this one's breaking just a bit to the right. Good stroke in the hole for a par. And you're 8 under par currently. Here we go, 13th hole. This one's a par 5. Oh my goodness, we got a big hitter here. We are about 195 yards out from here. This one could get to the green, needs some legs. Oh, brutal. And here's a look at what you need to do to get to 9 under.
Absolute pain.
This putt looks like it's going uphill to the right. Well, this one's looking good so far. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. That'll do. And here comes hole number 14 at us.
What up, gamer?
All right, we're in the rough. It's a bad scene in this rough, too. It's
Just
a bad
watching
line.
a little bit of a movie and doing a little bit of golfing, man. scares me here, and it did.
We're on the green with that one. Well done. Okay, sink this and you're down to 9 under par. This one's starting way out to the right side. Nothing wrong with that putt. And just inches to the hole. Okay, here's the 15th. This one's a par 5. Looks like this one's in the fairway. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. Ooh, can we get a kick to the left? Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed. This for eagle. Oh yeah, starting this one way out to the right. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. 3 feet to go. Okay, 9 under is the current score. And now on to the par 4 16th. Okay, we're setting up here well above the green. We might need a bit less club. Well, you had the distance dialed in on that one, pin high. This one's 7 feet away. Birdie, putt, and everything, wasn't it? All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. And that will go.
Oh, man.
And your score is currently 9 under par. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. You might need a club or two extra from here. This is really deep. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. And you've got quite a distance left to the hole, but you know what?
Might turn
you got it on that bunker.
bad.
I'm happy with that. For the bogey. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Still looking good. Oh, and the putt doesn't go.
I freaking saw
right,
8 mile per hour
let's
wind
take a look
and
at the
still
standings, see where everyone
clubbed
sits.
up.
And now to the 18th hole.
That's
This one's a par
on me.
4.
That is on me. For sure on me.
Well done. Back into the fairway. Good stuff.
No.
You tried, you just
Man.
didn't quite hit this green. And this one's 7 feet away. All right, you've managed to drop that one in for par on the final hole. Good stuff. And this one's done, and you've managed to post a 7 under par. And with that, I say goodbye. See you next time.
Had a great round there. I erased a lot of my games with that last hole. Messed that off. Man, I'm still missing so many putts that I normally make. These greens are tough though.
Hello there,
Definitely
and welcome
tough.
to
And really
the
weird
event.
placement of like the
Today is the final
sand traps
round
and
of this
stuff as
event,
well.
and I am excited.
So, just one of them courses, man. It's whooping my tail. Last round. Let's see what we can get popping.
Yep, that's going to do. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. And your approach is heading right at the pin. Oh, hello. This one is safe par. This one's a short one, but it moves to the left. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. We're teeing it up on the second hole now. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. And from the green side bunker. Nicely done out of that bunker. Stuck it nice and close.
Come on. Let the wind blow and just kind of whoosh it in there. Give me that.
And they've given us a par 5 here on this third hole. Was a good one. And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here. This one's going right. Yeah, this is very, very sandy in this. And there we go, onto the green, leaving that bunker behind. This one's from around 9 feet. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. All right, this hole's done. Let's see where you're sitting on the leaderboard. And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. It's a nice looking shot. Okay, second shot here on the 4th. Can we get a kick left? Here we go, this one for birdie. After that hole, 8 under par. Okay, 5th hole, par 4. Ooh, that drive had some mustard on it. And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin. And the green slopes up a little bit around the pin there. You definitely got to make sure you got the right club. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just nicely. About 9 feet to the hole from here. Oh, yeah, well done. Back-to-back birdies. All right, 9 under is your score. We've made it to the 6th hole. Holy, you just ripped it. And we're about 115 yards away. Looking pretty good. Ooh, drops it in from the fringe. And if you'll indulge me, let's take one more look at that shot. And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. Wind is blowing left to right. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if you can help it get there. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. Well, this one's on a line. Oh, man. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. And after that one, 10 under. And now for the par 5, 8th hole. Oh, you hit that one well. All right, that one ended up rolling just barely into that second cut. And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. Good work out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far. And you're currently sitting at 11 under. Now we have the par 4 9th ahead of us. There we go. Great contact. Ooh, barely sneaks into that.
Otra vez. How did that happen again? Stay up.
20 feet to the hole from here. I think we got a
Man.
bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Oh. And this is your look at par. And after that one, it's 11 under par for you. Okay, starting off the back nine with a par 3. All right, second shot on the 10th. And wouldn't it be nice to save par on this one? All right, let's head to the next. 11 under par currently. Okay, teeing off now on the par 4 11th. Really nice swing. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work. Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And you're currently sitting at 11 under. We're on the 12th hole of this one now. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one. Okay, that one will just barely make its way into the first cut. Maybe a member's bounce to the left. Decent approach there. And now this from 13 feet. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. So far, so good. Oh yeah, well played in there for the bird. And after that one, 12 under par. And for the 13th hole, we have a par 5. Okay, let's get up and on our way from this bunker. And back into the fairway. That's good stuff. This one's your third. Safely on the green. Here's a putt for 19 feet. Looking good so far? Still going good. 13 under at the moment. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Okay, this is in the light rough. This shouldn't be too bad. Well, you're gonna like that, won't you?
Man, I was throwing dots. Or darts, excuse me. Dots. Mixing up my sports metaphors.
Nice putt. That's for birdie number 7.
We'll take it. We'll
day.
take it. We'll take it. We got to finish up, man. You know these last 2 holes are tough.
Your score.
Got to finish up strong here.
And teeing up now on the 15th hole. Oh man, you launched that. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. Okay, here's your birdie look. I'm loving it. That's birdie number 8 on the day. And after that one, 15 under. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Yep, that was a good swing. Well done. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Oh, you got a lot done there. You got distance, you got out of the sand, you got a nice lie. Good stuff. All right, let's go. This to save par. Okay, next hole coming up. And clocking in at 15 under par at the moment. Okay, on to 17. This one's a par 3. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, this is extreme putting. Hopefully you get this to go. Hopefully you get this close. I would accept just getting close on this one. All right, starting this out to the left. From there, fine effort. 4 feet to go. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. And now to the par 4 18th. You can tell just by the sound that that was Hit with extreme force. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. And you have this left for a final score of 63. And this putt
Nice, finished up strong. Par and a bird.
birdie on the final hole.
Those two holes played me the last three rounds, actually.
Well,
all right, man. That's tough. That's tough. I'm probably not winning this tournament. I can almost guarantee you that. Unless some folks just blow up.
We had a whole lot of fun.
But man, I got to get some more run in and get some more putting action with this respec. And get a little bit more familiar with it. But +1, -6, -2, -9. Whew. Tough. All right, man. Appreciate y'all watching this long.